Hi, my name is Brooks Ott, and this is my new life story. So I am the oldest of three other siblings. I've got my oldest sister, Evan, who's in college, a younger sister who's in high school, and then a younger brother who's about to be in high school, and then mom and dad as well, obviously. So growing up, I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, grew up in Wichita for 7 years, Denver for 7, Arizona for 7, and then just moved here to Kansas City in November. Growing up in my house, faith was always a part of it, always talked about. Luckily, it was always very blessed to attend Christian schools and all that stuff. But as for like being mentored in kind of my faith, kind of learning about what makes my faith mine, kind of was lacking in direction and just kind of where to go. For me, I found a lot of that through sports, through relationships with other people. And if I wasn't doing well, I felt like in some ways God was failing me, and things like that. So being rooted in worldly things, other people, was definitely very confusing. What really started my faith journey was end of high school. So I had been dating a girl throughout all of high school for 5 years. That was one of the big things that I was definitely rooted in. Come my freshman year of college, we had broken up, and when that had happened, I lost identity, I lost confidence. Also being done playing baseball, that was a huge part of my life. So having no more sports to scratch my itch of running around and all that stuff, I was very lost, very confused, wasn't sure what I was, what I stood for, things like that. And so talk about a perfect point to kind of find that new identity. I had a buddy, we're sitting in church and found out there was a men's group that was meeting on Tuesday nights. And so he was like, let's do it. And I was like, let's do it. So we went, walked into a place that had, I think we were the youngest by at least 10 years. Everyone was much older than us, but turned out to be a huge blessing. We found a table that wound up being men that mentored us for the next 3 years of our life. And they were guys that walked with us through everything, discipled us. And that's where I really learned, what is being a Christian all about. I had sat through chapels in high school and all that, seen people on fire for the faith, but had no idea where that even comes from, if they're faking that, what is the root of that. And so that's when I really learned in a time of my life that was filled with a lack of identity, a lot of confusion, and then just a lot of sadness overall, a lot of bitterness, anger, all that. I realized that there's a new identity, and that's in Jesus Christ. And so getting that new life as a Christian, I found my identity's in Him. I'm labeled as a son. I am chosen. I am forgiven. I am a lot of things, and I am no longer the person who is a baseball player, who's, a boyfriend, a friend, funny, I might be those things or whatever, but first and foremost, I'm a child of God, and everything else comes from that. And so I had to completely restructure my life, my beliefs, the way I engage with people. I had to learn to take off the old people, places, and things and put on the new people, places, and things. And that was a pruning process for me that went through a year of my life, a dedicated year of my life, just alone, honestly, through college, which is a weird time to do that. And come the end of it, that's when I met my now fiance. That was a turning point for me where God really put things in my life where it was like, it's time to live this stuff out. I knew that I had found someone special and someone really important to me. Come now, we're getting married in July, early July, so God has been very good to me, and I feel like I've truly found a place that God had intended for me the whole time, a place that He's treating as my HQ to come and be rejuvenated and be with people that are like-minded and that I love, to go out each week and do what I need to do. To another he said, "Follow me." But he said, "Lord, let me first go and bury my father." And Jesus said to him, "Leave the dead to bury their own dead, but as for you, go and proclaim the kingdom of God." Yet another said, I will follow you, Lord, but first let me say farewell to those at my home. Jesus said to him, no one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God. That's my heart. I think that's the heart that Jesus has too. It's just people. He didn't care about, the big groups or whatever. He was leaving the 99 for the one. And so this is a church that cares about the one and wants to know your name, and it's a place that I love to call home.